the panel drawing using quick dimensions to do the ordinate style of dimensioning this shape. We'll begin by switching our layers to dimension. Using the dimension layer, we go to our annotate tab, and here is our quick dimensions icon, or you can type the letters QDIM in your command bar to access quick dimension. From here, what we have to do is we have to select all the objects that represent our x-axis. So we begin with the actual box itself and just working our way down the line. So this rectangle here, next is the circle, our hexagon shape, and what we're going to do is click the dot in the middle for the hexagon. This circle here, the smaller one, square, all three of them actually, the shape above, or further down we have this shape, the hexagon here in the middle, this circle, this square, that one, little circle here, and this hexagon. Alright, so after that has been selected there, we press enter. Alright, so to again do the quick dimensions, we have to identify the datum point. So we click on datum point down here at the bottom, and you're going to click on this corner. That will establish our origin as far as where the 00 begins. Then next we will identify the ordinate style dimensioning, and from here what's going to help us out, we're going to use the snap mode to make sure that our dimensions are consistent. So coming off this corner, I'm going to go 4 notches down. That'll put me at 0.25 and click. Alright, the next thing I have to do is I have to clean up some of the additional lines that we received from our squares. So here, this line here, this one, and this one all need to be deleted. See, using quick dimensions, you cannot single out different corners when it comes to a enclosed shape. It's going to hit each corner. That's why we use the dot in the center of the hexagon. If not, we will have 3 extension lines coming off of this object from this corner, the middle corner, and the corner to the right. So that's what kind of removes some of those extra tasks that we may have to do. Alright, so at the top, to identify some more on the x-axis, go back to quick dimension, and again we select everything across the top that represents the x. Get the little dot there, the rectangle, large circle, and here. So after all those are selected, we press enter again. We establish our datum point again as down here at the corner, and then we choose the ordinate style using our snap mode. You let it go up 4 notches and click. Alright, so that establishes our x-axis coordinates there. Now for our y, we begin on the left side. Again, we go back to QDIM. We select the overall box that goes around it, this rectangle shape. And for the hexagon, even though we have a extension line coming off of it, we cannot select the extension line. So the best technique is to put a box over just the dot, and if you do that, the dot will be selected and not the extension line. If you do select it by accident, just hold shift and click it again. So again, we're just selecting all the objects that we need to identify for the y-axis. Again, re-establish the data point is down here at the bottom, and then again we watch our mouse do 4 jumps, and we click to place our dimension. Alright, so all dimensions are represented. We do the left side. Go back to quick dimension, and we select pretty much everything going up, beginning with this square here, this circle, the hexagon here, this square, and this square. That hexagon shape, this one, this hexagon, going up, the square, this shape, the large, and the rectangle. Again, please verify that everything's been selected. Now, if you miss one by accident, you can go back in, do another quick dimension, and re-establish some other ones that you have missed. So it is possible. Alright, so I've selected them all. I'm going to press enter, and then next will be my datum point. Again, all the way back to the origin here, and then next we'll come out with our ordinate style, so we'll select that, and we will watch the mouse jump 4 times and click. That'll keep us again with a uniform spacing all the way around. Now we gotta clean up some of the numbers here. May have some that overlap. It's fairly simple. So one, let's remove this particular dimension here. It doesn't belong. We do not need the 3. That doesn't belong. Alright, right here we have very close set of numbers. So what we'll do is we're gonna take the 3.875, click the grip for the number, and drop it down a notch so that it's off the number. Going up, we have the 550, and so again we will bring this down away from the number. And all the other numbers are good. Now I did miss 2 dimensions on the left side. It's good I did that, so you can see the procedures of going back and adding them. So I will use quick dimension again. I will select this circle here and the circle here. To do quick dimension, you have to have at least 2 objects to be able to do a complete selection. So you have to have at least 2 objects, and I need to select that. Alright, I'm gonna press enter. Again, the datum point is established down here in the corner. I will choose the ordinate style and bring out our measurements. Now that we already have some already established, it's just a matter of clicking on the end of the line for those measurements here, and the command is over. Now I do have a conflict here. I should have deleted this particular measurement here and then drop this down. At this location, the 0.875, I'm gonna drop that down so they're off the line. I'm gonna go back up and double check. Alright, so here got some numbers in close proximity of each other, so we get those away. All the way to the top. Alright, so at this time we have now completed our panel drawing using the Ordinate style dimensioning.